Hello, this is Gemma from The Crafty Little Gem. Thanks for joining me today. So what I've got for you today is this bag. We're actually making the bigger one of the two. It is absolutely huge, using 2 sheets of 12 by 12, and then obviously some patterned paper for the sides. I'll show you the smaller one, get that one out of the way. It's exactly the same, but obviously on a smaller scale. You open it up from the top to reveal whatever you've got on the inside, and obviously it matches the outside as well on those bits. If you did want to know how to make the smaller one, let me know and I can always do a quick video on that, but I thought the bigger one would be better today. You can get more stuff in it. So again, just opening it up, and because this one's so big, you've just got your pattern paper on both sides, a bit of the normal coloured cardstock on there, but the pattern paper that matches the inside on there. Okay, so this is what we need for today's project. Right, so I'll go through things step by step and one sheet at a time so we don't get confused. So you'll need 2 sheets of 12 by 12. I can get that in for you. And what you will need to do is on one of the 12 by 12 sides, just score at 3 and 9. You need to do that on both pieces, like so. And pop them to one side. You'll then need some designer paper for the sides, and these measure 5 by 7, and on the 5-inch side you're scoring at 1 inch and 4. You're then going to turn it to the 7-inch side, making sure you've got the bottom towards the other end, towards that end. That is my bottom, towards the end of this score line here. When you're scoring it at 1 inch again, you need to do that twice. So there we go, that's the paper for those. You'll also need 2 sheets of 6 by just under 12, and that is just to cover the inside. So there's your 2 sheets. You'll need 2 of the plain paper just for to cover the inside of the sides, and that measures 2 7/8 by 5 7/8. You'll need another piece that measures 12 by 3. These, I'm actually going to put magnets underneath these ones just to keep it closed a little bit. And you'll need one at 11 3/4 by 3. So that's a full sheet of A4 by 3. You'll also need 2 bits of ribbon, and they are 14 inches long. And this is what we need to do. So, first of all, we're going to come in with our 12 by 12 sheets. We're going to burnish all them score lines. Both sides are exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter which one you want to be your top and which one you want to be your bottom. So we've burnished those. You'll need your side pieces next, and again we are going to just do the same with those. like so. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get my double-sided tape and I'm going to put it along the bottom there. I'm also going to pop it up these sides here. Like so. And again, bring the other piece in, and we're doing it across the bottom, like so. And up these sides. So then we're going to do, it's easy to see it this side, we're just going to take off these corners, just graduating it in so it should just sit nice on the bag. And again, if I turn it over, you can see it better on that side there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring one of the 12 by 12 pieces in. We're then going to take the tape off the bottom. And if you turn it that way, you'll be able to see it better. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to line that up. Oh, the best I can without my head getting in the way on that line. You can then flip that over and pop that down, and you're going to do exactly the same for this side. Get your side piece, take that tape off, line that up the best you can. I'm really trying not to get my head in. And there we go. So that is that piece done. It really is quite a big bag. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some double-sided tape on this side. I'm going to pop that over those so we can just hide the bottom of the bag. So again, I'll get my tape and I'll run that along there. Have one in the middle, make it really secure, and I'll have one either side. And then I'm going to take them off. And then I can fold that bit over, get that lined up to those there, and then when you flip it over, it should just match up with those, like so. So before I put it all together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my ruler and just one of my scoring tools, and I'm going to come in 4.5 inches by 1 inch, and again on this side 4.5 inches by 1 inch. And I don't know whether you can just see those marks there. What I'm going to do is I've got this hole punch, and I'm just going to pop one hole there and one hole there, and that's for the ribbon to go through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up with the bag. You can actually lay it flat that way if you want to do it that way. Get your tool again, and you can actually just go over so you know when you put your bag together, that is where the ribbon can come through easily. So I'll pop that back there, and I'll punch these holes in. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring it back round. We need to put our holes in for the sides. So what we're going to do is, trying to find my ruler. We are coming in 3 inches by 1.5. So again, just grab your scoring tool, so you're 3 inches, and then 1.5 from the top. So that's there. Again, 3 inches by 1.5. And we can pop our holes in there. You're going to do exactly the same on this other side. Grab your ruler. I can't pick mine up. Coming in 3 inches by 1.5, 3 inches by 1.5, and again that's done the holes for those. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put the bag together. So I'm just going to take that one away. We're going to bring this side up just level with that score line there. And pop that down. We're then going to do the other side as well. So just bringing that up, tucking that all in, and then you can bring your foam folder and smooth that down. I'm just going to stop my camera and see if I can put it up a bit higher so you can see a little bit better. So I'm hoping that's a bit better, guys. It looks better from here. So what we're going to do is we've already done one side. We're going to get the other side closed up. Take the double-sided off. Bring this over and we'll work on this side first. So you're just making sure everything's square, which it is. And again, on this side, just making sure that everything's square up to that score line, and then you can press down and get your bone folder on the inside. So what we're going to do next is we are going to put our handles on and our patterned paper, and then we can also cover these side bits as well. So get one of your ribbon and pop it through there. Make sure it's level and pop that one through there. Make sure they're not twisted. Now what I do is I get my double-sided tape and I pop tape up to the top of the bag, like so. Let me just show you that. Up to the score line to the top. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the backing off the tape. Like so. And then if I bring this up, I'll see if I can tilt that to one side. I actually get the end. I get the end of the ribbon and I push that right to the top of where that score line is, and then I pull it back through, and then I can push it down, and then I know that both of the handles will be the same size because they're both touching the top of the bag. Then again, I'm hoping that you can see this. Pop in that ribbon to the top, pull it back through this side, and then as soon as it's taut, I can pop it down. So then, with this one, I've just got some glue. I'm going to pop glue all over the back of this because it's not going to grab until I actually push it into place of where I want it. Get plenty of glue on this top, and then I can pop it in and push it to the outside like so. And just get in on them sides. And push it down like that, so that's your one side that's covered. What I'll do is I'll get on and I'll do the handles and the inside for this side, and then I'll come back and I'll do the side. So we're back. I've already put one side in of the blue. I'm just going to pop this side in here now. So just a bit of glue on the back and down them sides. And then all I'm going to do is lay that in close to the top, and I can pop it in like so, level it up with the top, and I can press it down to how I want it to be, and that obviously comes right to the top like so. So we've got the blue, the pattern paper on either side, and then the pattern paper on the outside. You can fold these in, and there's your handles like so. Now I know I said I was going to put magnets on this one, but obviously I did go ahead and punch my holes out before I realised, but that's what these two other bits are for. What I was going to do is I was going to lay one on there, put magnets either side, lay that one on top, and then cut the rest off to what I needed it to be. I was then going to put magnets on that side and have that one covering that, which I would have still done that now, but I'd still have the holes in the top there. So we're not doing that. But if you wanted to do magnets, then I would have put one bit of pattern paper on there, so when you opened it up, there's a pattern there. Yeah, so there's a pattern there, and then I'd pop them on the inside of the other one and pop that one on top. Actually, that's what we're going to do. And I can always, I've got some blue ribbon here. I know it's not the same, but what I'm going to do is, you don't need to do this bit if you haven't already done your holes. But obviously, like I said, I've already done mine. So I've got to cover them up somehow. And I would do it with another bit of paper, but I do like the bow. Do also like the bow on the top. So, just going to do a big bow. This obviously isn't going to be opened or closed. That's going to be my front, I think, because I obviously want a smooth closure. Like so. That's going to stay in place now. So, then what I'm going to do is I am going to get some of my magnets. I'm going to do 3, I think, actually. I'm going to have 1 there, there. You can obviously put them wherever you like, it really doesn't matter. And there, because you're not going to see this bit. 1 there, and 1 there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pattern paper, pop glue all on the top of your patterned piece you're having down first, because that's going to be on the inside and you want it facing you, so you want it faced that way, making sure it's all levelled up like so. And then going to cut this end bit off. The extra bit that we had on this end is coming off. See if I can do it. There we go. Excuse me. So we've got that covered. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my other 3 magnets, let them connect wherever they want to. And I'll put some glue on each one of those. Get that top to sit on there. And then we're just going to take that over, lining up the best we can, just to grab on those dots and press down. Okay. They're that good, they haven't even gone onto that bit, but I know where they should be because the glue has gone onto it. So I'm just going to take them off, pop them, the side that had the glue on, onto that. And then I'm going to take my other bit of card and I'm going to cover that up like so. Again, in comes the glue. Making sure you cover that again really well. And that can then go over the top. Press it down the best you can with that bow on the other side. Like so. And that will just stay closed, like so, with your bow on the top. I quite like the bow on the top actually, even with just the magnets. I know it's a different colour, but it's not too bad. And that is your box done. So I hope you like that one, guys. If you do want me to do a quick tutorial on the smaller one, please let me know, pop it in the comments, and I'll be happy to come on and do a tutorial on the smaller one. Obviously this one is using an A4 piece of card, and that's just pulls through there with the ribbon, and again just a bow on the front like so. So I hope you got all that tutorial. Let me know whether you want this little one to be done as well, and I shall see you next time.